sound like me.
Chai! Now wow, people wey suppose talk through to power don't off mic. And if we talk, now 500,000 they go sama us, call them hate speech. But fear not, my ego don't come. Ingo torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we loud, oh yo yo. My ego don't come, oh yo yo. My people make we shout, oh yo yo. My ego don't come, oh yo yo. My ego don't come, man of the masses, oh yo yo. My ego don't come, oh yo yo. My ego diary politico, oh yo yo. My ego don't come, oh yo yo. This one not the off in mind, oh yo yo. My ego don't come, oh yo yo. And in the touchlight every corner, oh yo yo. My ego don't come, oh yo yo. Okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Chai, them be promise us say we go get light and power. Nah. Them hustle sote they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Sure. Every day, dollar just they get the higher power over naira. See them talk say make we off mind, but thank God say my ego don't come. So my people make you loud, oh yo yo. My ego don't come, oh yo yo. My people make we shout, oh yo yo. My ego don't come, oh yo yo. My ego don't come, man of the masses, oh yo yo. My ego don't come, oh yo yo. My ego diary politico, oh yo yo. My ego don't come, oh yo yo. This one not they off in mind, oh yo yo. My ego don't come, oh yo yo. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that my yegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say my yegun diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day then they take money in bulk. Woman picking, they the street they hawk. Still them talk say make we no talk. But thank God say my yegun don't come. So my people make you loud, oh yo yo. My yegun don't come, oh yo yo. My people make you shout, oh yo yo. My yegun don't come, oh yo yo. Man of the masses. Mayegun làwọn mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun diary, Mayegun number one. Mayegun làwọn mọ̀.
Good morning to you. Good afternoon to you from wherever you are watching from. This is Mayegun live.
Mayegun diary, Mayegun number one. Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube. Mayegun diary, Mayegun number one. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí. Mayegun diary, Mayegun number one. Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o. Mayegun diary.
Thank you for joining me from wherever you are watching from. Take a moment and share the broadcast.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o. Mayegun diary, Mayegun number one. Mayegun diary politico. Mayegun diary, Mayegun number one. Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun. Mayegun diary.
Do you know that if you are a supporter and promoter of APC Egbekegbe, or yours is for Tunubu, and if you don't know, maybe I should tell you, what you are practically doing, right, is fraudulent. You know why? Number one, you probably agreed that APC Egbekegbe have destroyed Nigeria beyond what they told you they would do. I'm talking to you as a member of a supporter of Tunubu and others, like ordinarily. So today, you will see the Lagos Abobakus. They are doing their best to try and separate Tinubu from Bokwari. Meanwhile, everything still exists within APC Egbekegbe. Therefore, they are now claiming that they want to come and rescue Nigeria. I mean, is that not a joke? Let me share this broadcast.
And yes, right. And yes, right. And yes, right.
On the other hand, the opposition, including Tinubu himself, they had to, over this week, they had to take the destinies of all of you, rooting for them. They had to bring everything down to the UK, where Wike became the beautiful bride. Tinubu people came, they met with Wike, they made their offer known to him, and he told them, I'll get back to you. The next stopover was that of a surprise stopover from Obasanjo. They came with their offer too to Wike. The last person to come was Atiku. He was on queue, waiting for Wike. All of them came to the UK to discuss what I believe your future, Nigeria, in their hands. You can still share this broadcast because I haven't started.
Lórí Facebook. And yes, like Lórí YouTube. And yes, like Baba Bewure. And yes, like Ijó Ìgbádìyẹ. And yes, like Presido Barufio. And yes, like
We take it one after the other. Okay. First, let's take it from Wike's side. You know, the genesis of PDP problem was because of what the northern Nigeria or political class considered as an aberration, an unforgivable sin for them to get played by Obasanjo in 2007, when majority of them would prefer a different person to succeed Obasanjo than Yaradua, a sickly governor at the time. Now, it was like a trap when Yaradua died, which ordinarily, according to them, in PDP, after Obasanjo, the people who brought Obasanjo out of prison, who made him the president, they said they had an agreement. The power will come back to the north. Until Obasanjo decided I wanted a third term, the beginning of the end of PDP. Power toss, right? And guess who was the active player at the time too? Atiku. He wanted to succeed Obasanjo. Obasanjo didn't want him to succeed him. Obasanjo was like so worried for the future of Nigeria with a president like Atiku. Whatever happened between them, whatever it is, the danger, it didn't go down well. Obasanjo shortchanged them, hoping that Yaradua would die before the election. He didn't die until maybe 3 years after. Now, that truncated the agreement. And that was this beginning of what PDP is today. Politically, power-hungry rogues for themselves, not for anyone, by the way. Fast forward this whole thing down to 2015. Atiku, and with his clout and everything in PDP, after they told Goodluck Jonathan not to contest, and he called their bluff. So what happened? It was a massive exodus. Why? Because power had to return back to the north. So it was like a very easy sell. That was what brought together strange bedfellows that eventually gave birth to APC Egbekegbe. How many governors left PDP at the time? 8? 9? I don't know. How many senators, reps? How many of them followed Atiku? Because the power must return back to northern Nigeria. It doesn't matter the political party. So they gave birth to APC. Buhari became the president. Fast forward again to 2021. Well, 2019. Atiku had one sellable lie that was, that he was able to sell to the southern Nigeria who have always been there to validate the fraud. You know what he did? He said, since Buhari is doing just 4 years yet, if he, Atiku, wins 2019 election, he will only do 4 years to complete 4 years of Buhari, and the North would have served 8 years that they have been fighting for since 2007. Atiku lost. Well, whatever happened, he lost. But he was able to get more kind of sympathy votes from southern Nigeria by bringing in an Igbo man, Peter Obi. Now, this was 2019, after Atiku returned back to PDP, the carcass of what they left in 2015, right? Now, he didn't win, that passed. Buhari is completing the 8th years of the northern Nigeria, talking about equity, fairness, justice, and all that, right? Something that started the end of a PDP in the first place. But Atiku, who left Nigeria since 2019, and he's been living in Dubai, just same way he's been living in Dubai since 2015. He came home to come and be your president. When he didn't work, he went back to his place, his base. Now he returned back again. But here is where they played Wike. Somehow, yeah, people like Wike and the rest of others who are also ambitious, right? They continue to spend money. They continue, in his own way, continue to shape PDP to what he felt he would later come back to use. I mean, the northern president in APC would be done by then, right? The desperados who destroyed PDP for APC, right? They would have satisfied all of their own, Jabi. But Wike was wrong. It was, in fact, it was feeding the same people that would stab him with the resources of the people that they have been looting to keep Nigeria together, and people inside it impoverished like in perpetuity. He was spending the money. He was doing everything. He was like a bulldozer in PDP. He was like in charge. When Atiku returned, then that became an issue. But the argumentative ground then was that, Buhari is a Fulani from northern Nigeria. Atiku is a Fulani from northern Nigeria. In what world would anybody want another northerner to succeed? Buhari, even as opposition. Wike didn't know that they were playing him. He was so sure of himself that he bulldozed every southern competitor in his own party. Bulldozed everybody out of the way. He was relying solely on the support of his friend Tambua from northern Nigeria. But the moment Atiku returned back from Dubai, even though it was the same with the Wike who sponsored more than 11 PDP states from northern Nigeria to the same PDP convention. It was the one who was like mobilized the party ESCO there, the delegates and all of them from 11 states, including Sokoto, where Tambua came from. You know what then happened? Well, you know what happened. They played him. Wike didn't take that lightly. And you all know that, Abi. So since then, he's been like announcing it to the world that he is a free agent and he will see how Atiku is going to be the president. So that simply means APC Egbekegbe can bid. Abi, inside them, Wike is the last one madman in PDP that the northern political elites who left PDP in 2015 still have to deal with, because na them own Nigeria. It is theirs. They set the rule book. Nobody dictates for them. You just have to live. And Wike now realize that. He now realizes that. Now, Wike has finally closed the door completely on this northern, the people he called the betrayers. Yeah? But behind the scene, they were also trying to say, hey, Wike could be a cancer as it is right now, except the expectation of the northern Nigeria to vote for a Muslim as when they make their clarion call, which could go in favor of Atiku, except for that, with this Peter Obi in southern Nigeria, he should forget it completely. Do you get that now? So how can he then make it through? Then maybe he should just pretend to be with a weakest friend, right? Meanwhile, Tunubu and co, they are already making him an offer. Listen, now we did power, okay? We know you are a thief, and we know what we could use on you, and in another 10 months, you will not be a governor again. Wherever you are, if we retain that power, we will deal with you. You know that we can do that. But we can forgive you. Forget all of that. Atiku and all of them have played you. I'm a Southerner. Now, what do you want? So if anybody tells you, well, you know what happened? Wike himself now confirmed that, yeah, he met with Tunubu in London. There's no picture, there's no much, but yes, they met. And the reason why they met is because on the ground that how could a Fulani man from northern Nigeria, Buhari, would destroy Nigeria this much, yeah? And another Fulani man talking about equity and the rest of that, one Nigeria, yeah? So he's in bed with them until Obasanjo showed up. But before I get to that of Obasanjo, you know what then happened? As they were trying to pamper him, to play along with him, yeah, other people within the camp of Atiku, they are also what? They are also losing guard, making people who care to listen to know that they will deal with Wike. That the first part is what he's just saying right now. Like his own case will be worse than Okorocha, what APC Egbekegbe did to Okorocha. So Wike knew that, and that's why he said, let's see how you're going to be that president. The last person that made another fire at Wike, you know, is Sule Lamido. Now, Sule Lamido, who happened to be another Obasanjo's 2G that could have been a president if everything worked according to Obasanjo's plan, but didn't, said they have a way they are going to deal with Wike, right? That people should stop massaging his ego. There's nobody right now in Nigeria that is doing anti-party better than, worse than Wike. And it's true. They can see him meeting with all of those who are likely going to what? Make him the deal that is never going to reject. But nevertheless, Wike returned back to Nigeria. When he got back in, he had this to say, just for the starter.
In the existence of this country, some people who are just interested in their own, some people who only know how to produce their own children as governors or members of National Assembly. It is unfortunate that the country where a man finishes to be a governor. Now what the man does again, how his own son will be a governor. And this is what has been part of the crisis we're having. It's unfortunate. And these are the kind of people who say they are leaders of this country. What example are they showing as leaders of the country? What are they showing? The leadership is not about you. Leadership is not about you and your family. Leadership is about everybody. Somebody finishes 8 years as governor. Somebody brings his own son to be governor, bringing his own son to go to the National Assembly. It is only in this part of the world that you can see that. When we're talking about poverty everywhere, and these are people who do not mean well for Nigeria. Nigeria cannot move except they think that it will be them. That's why we are. See, this is a country where someone with a primary school certificate can become a minister of foreign affairs. It's on primary school certificate becoming a minister of foreign affairs. That tells you how bad this country has gone. But we believe that with the new thing going on, it will be a thing of the past, no amount of insult, no amount of blackmail will deter us from doing the right thing. So we are opposed for it and we won't go back. Thank you.
Thanks for checking out Symphony on YouTube. Please be sure to subscribe and like our video.
Yeah. Thanks, Symphony. Right. That's werey Wike throwing a jibe at Sule Lamido. You know the quota system that brought Nigeria to our knees. The one that, including illiterates, the people who have no idea of anything, being appointed into vital positions in Nigeria federal government, which has now contributed to what we have today, a backward, poor, third world or fourth world country. Now, you see, there's no love lost between them to start with, okay? You know, they say in politics, in Nigeria politics, so there is no permanent friend, there is no permanent enemy, only permanent interests. But you see, when you use this phrase to describe politics, as politicians have told you, what you are saying is that you are comfortable, right? That politicians who have no value, they have no ideology, they have no nothing, okay? What they really have is their own personal, greedy and selfish interest against the interest of millions of people, which is so obvious today in Nigeria. So their interest is not your interest, okay? And therefore, that's why it's so easy for them, right? To mingle with the same characters that they will order you to shoot and kill for. I mean, kill for them in defense, so to say, because they have no real interest of yours at that. So when they say it's about interest, I say, whose interest? Whose interest is it? I mean, is it? Whose interest would you say? When they say no permanent friend, no permanent enemy, only permanent interest. What is that interest? The interest of looting and then a continuous impoverishing of the people of Nigeria, as we have seen today. Anyway, like I said, they met in London. You see, Obasanjo, you know, Obasanjo is the brain behind third force, apart from the Obidients, right, who are mostly the Sorosokes. Let us be honest with ourselves, okay? The Sorosokes are the young Nigerians who are mostly Southerners, who have understood the rot that Nigeria has become under the APC Egbekegbe. In fact, because of the act of terrorism, corruption, and many other things that have contributed to what Nigeria is currently going through today, this has woken up many, many people to begin to ask questions. The one that led to a national protest 2 years ago, remember? However, some said, among other politicians in Nigeria, somehow Peter Obi, caught the attention of these young angry Nigerians, Abi, mostly, like I said again, Southerners who have shown, as we have seen, right? Now, you see, people like Obasanjo and co. If you remember in 2015, when they gang up against Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, right, was at his highest. Obasanjo, among other people like him, who love to study where the pendulum will swing or could swing, and then position themselves as intermediaries so that when the ceilings comes crashing, they will likely not really be, affected either way. So as we see it today, it's almost the same as it was in 2015, when suddenly Obasanjo and Buhari and Tunubu, they became friends, right? Well, Peter Obi has the backing of Obasanjo. It was Obasanjo who went to northern Nigeria, right, to mingle and talk with their ashes and Adest and then whatever clerics and all of them there, to allow a northerner to accept Obi's vice presidentship, what did they call her? Candidacy. Abi? So now Obasanjo, in fact, one of the Northern Elders Forum member was even mocking Obasanjo on social media, on TV. He said, Obasanjo is going from house to house, trying to tell them that Peter Obi is good. Peter Obi is going to be this or that. Peter Obi is not going to break up Nigeria. Peter Obi, blah, that immediately Obasanjo leaves all the palaces of their emirs, that they will just call themselves and laugh at him, that nobody is listening to Obasanjo. But it's like a week after that, almost suddenly, then give Obi deputy. And since then, somehow, they have managed to make it look real in northern Nigeria, that there are people who actually who want a better Nigeria, like some of you in southern Nigeria are doing, Abi. So Obasanjo just showed up in London. Now, here is something that we should try to get here, okay? Their primaries is over, okay? It is now negotiation time. Areas where they are going to perpetuate their riggings, and for who, and what is going to be the cost, the power sharing, and every other thing that is going to go into it. Many meetings like this are not held in Nigeria. Like I've told you many times, Nigeria is just like a graveyard. Graveyard where vultures, like a war zone. Let's use that. Nigeria is like a war zone where vultures, right, travel down to, or they do their best to visit regularly, because they are very sure that they will find dead bodies to feed on, the carcass of the people. Yes, that is what Nigeria looks like, or Nigeria is, to your political elites. When they want to have what they call important political discussion, they will travel to Saudi Arabia. Some of them will travel to Jerusalem, and others, they will just take a pleasure in coming to the UK, America, and every other places that they could feel comfortable, away from all of your madness in Nigeria. They call it cooling off their head. What are they cooling off? They come here to perfect plans on how to share your destiny, share your future. It has always been the case. They come to this place. I've been waiting Wike they do for a year. The last time, Wike, Seyi Makinde, who else was there? I think it was Autumn as well. I'm not sure. They were in Turkey. From Turkey to Paris. From Paris back to Nigeria. From Nigeria again back to London. And since then, everyone has been coming to London. First, it was Tunubu. Second, it was Peter Obi. So they said Peter Obi was transiting. So Obasanjo had to take him to Wike. I don't know what they discussed other than, this your brother. What are you doing about him? You know what I mean? Whatever. And they took pictures, as you can see. They were there. Atiku too. They were like, Atiku, you need to go and see this guy. He's in London. And we have been told that Tunubu is there and they've already considered the River State to him. The agreement to listen from every rumor, there is always a hater of truth. No, they call everything rumor. From what they said Tunubu is making, offer they are making, is that they need just 2 states or 25% of the votes in the Niger Delta states. They don't need to win. They don't want to win anything. Okay? Just 25%. Therefore, anybody who could make that happen is their man. And in this case, it be like saying a Wike fit do am. So Atiku knows that as it stands, if the Niger Delta vote is not available, if the Biafra vote is not available, and it's as it can't be so, be like say Yoruba vote is not going to be available, Southwest vote is not going to be available too. All shared, Abi. So where else is he going to look up to? He had to fly to London, and he took his party chairman with him. To go and do what? To go and beg Wike. I be waiting. Omo, can't see people that are now called the Meccano boys. You know the Meccano boys. Meccano boys are Atiku boys. Because after they received the news that Tunubu has met Wike, they were not happy. But when they saw their Lord and Savior Atiku, unifier, they were so happy. But when they saw this picture, Omo, deal. Dina, you see Fayoshe? That's Fayoshe there. Now there, everybody did. They try to. And Fayoshe is Tunubu's agent. I don't know if any of you know that too. I shouldn't be the first person to tell you. Abi? Fayoshe is for Tunubu. He is holding the ace in getting the PDP from either the southeast and southwest to bend down for Tunubu. You know that, Abi? But you see, when the Meccano boys saw this picture, when they saw this picture, they were so happy that finally Wike is coming back to work for them. Baba, that was when Wike got to Nigeria. That's when he said, look at all this is. Somebody with a primary school certificate. Primary school is a minister of foreign affairs. Why wouldn't they be talking? Because in northern Nigeria, let us tell ourselves the truth. You see these political criminals from northern Nigeria, the most lucrative, the only job they have in northern Nigeria right now, apart from terrorism, kidnapping, is politics. So politics used to be number one. But with the lucrative business that terrorism has now brought upon Nigeria, it seems to be taking number one now. So when you see father, you will see mother, you will see children. As said, father is the governor, the children will be senators, will be House of Rep members, the wife will be senator, and like that, that's how they run things over there. Cousins, distance cousin, nephew, this and that, because it's the career there. And you know those who have the same thing in Yoruba land. You know him now, the Alimajiri, the landlord of Lagos, Tunubu. Abi? But that's not where I'm coming to. Lamido and the rest felt like, who is Wike? If nobody say we misfire, who is Wike? Ordinary this one, Abi. Stop massaging his ego. We'll go for the, you know. But there is other surprises. You know, there's something I said on this platform many times. I said, I personally, I have made my own personal position, or our collective position, especially on my Egun's Diary Political, known that if Nigeria was a country, with the level of division that we have witnessed in Nigeria, with the state of affairs of Nigeria today, every part of Nigeria will be demanding that either referendum or a new constitution debate should be included in the ballot. It is only in Nigeria that when you do election, what you always go for, I mean, what the politicians always come to tell you is how they are going to build electricity for you, how they are going to build roads, how they are going to give you free health care, how they are going to give you free education, how they are going to create jobs, but that they are going to create jobs, but they won't tell you how they are going to do that. All talks. There is no real value, no real issue in your elections. It is just about promise and promise and promise. So therefore, if Nigeria was a real place with this level of a division, with this level of a problems that we're witnessing today, including this level of insecurity, constitutional wahala that made it impossible for people to protect themselves and defend themselves against invaders, yeah, all those things would have been included in your ballots. And there will be people campaigning for them right now. Yes. But because you are not a real place. So people like us have chosen to watch you, eat yourselves, feed yourselves. The leftovers of your carcass when you kill or do whatever you do to yourselves in the name of election, as you call it, Abi, maybe some of you would then learn the lesson that you should have learned easily if you avoid all this. Then I also said it on this platform. I said, if to say there is no this obedient movement where we can see the rage, anger, fake news, bully, anything, trolling, everything that we are witnessing today, counter for counter, fire for fire, as you are seeing today, we would have been left today with Atiku, Tunubu, APC, PDP. If you talk anyhow, they will say, my brother, you self, go and contest for this, go and run for that. If you know, go and start your own party. Since we know that we will never be part of that charade, Abi, so how much fun is it? I don't know about you. For me, it is so much fun to see the meltdown of PDP, APC on Mayegun's Diary Politico when I share the videos, the pictures, or things about the Obidients. I love to see their meltdown. In fact, you want to know what? I also love to see the meltdown of the pretenders on this platform who have always said, Yoruba nation or nothing. But they are always offended once Mayegun start talking about Tunubu. Mayegun, why are you not talking about other people too? Mayegun, why is it just Tunubu? I say, Baba, why are you angry? Are you not for Yoruba nation? Why? Tunubu is a Yoruba man. We should all know. Pretender. Oje your mask, yeah. Yoruba nation láàárọ̀. Ẹ̀yin ló kọ̀ lọ́sàn-án. Ẹ̀yin onírọ̀ jati, onírọ̀ boto. So I love to see your meltdown on Mayegun's Diary Politico. You know what is their meltdown? I always thought this Mayegun is for Yoruba nation, Sha. I don't know this guy is a scam. I thought this Mayegun is supporting Yoruba. Why is he posting about Obi? Then, on the other hand, you will see others say, why this Mayegun is working for APC. I've been watching him since yesterday. I thought I love to see all your meltdown. Now, Nigeria madness, they affect many, many of you. I see that. You know what I stand for? You know I'm not of any use to any of you. Whether you are Obidioto, whether you are Batidioto, whether you are articulated Demorono, whoever you are, you know I'm not useful to you in any way. But I love the fact that there is a third group that can actually make many, many of these low-life, on-boot slaves who have submitted their hope, their aspiration, their existence to people destroying people and Al-Qaeda People's Congress. So I don't think it would have been fun if there is no disobedient at the side. The ones that they said they are just on social media. And then you begin to see videos. And then you begin to see the call. They don't get PVC. They don't get I say, me, I will come to read comments. I'll be reading comments. I'll say, Warisha Lombi. Humbled slaves, obedient fools, who have chosen their oppressors. Like I told you, they love their oppressors differently. So I love to torment them. Something happened today. I will share some of them with you. Back in Nigeria, yeah, the Obidients are everywhere doing what they know how to do best, preparing the people who have suffocated their lives in the last 7 years. And some of them are saying, whether they win, whether they don't lose, whether they lose, as it be so, APC Egbekegbe, people destroying people, they are now conjoined. In my life, I've never seen anything like that. They are now conjoined, and begin to warn every one of us of the obedience. Obedience are warning the rest of us of APC, PDP. And on this platform, you could see a lot of drama. Yeah, because they are all dramas that if dog hits dog, one swallow another. If they carry them enter wherever they want to carry it enter, you and I can say, something is going to go down. Let's go to Rivers State, where a Wike demand they are negotiating with. Demand that is likely going to deliver South for them, either for Tunubu or for Atiku. It is still like negotiation time right now, as it is. None of them is interested in the progress of the regions, the people of the region, the security of the region, the economy of the region, education, healthcare, or infrastructure of the region. They will tell you they do, but they don't. At this point, it is about their interest. But when you see videos like this, sometimes it will make you feel like, say, I wish that people should enter more see how it go be. So just to check something. Rivers State, so they told me.
And I said that with all sense of respect to the court.
That's F Young. F Young, I'll come back to you. I have something I want to say about F Young anyway. But we'll come back to F Young. Okay, we saw that. We saw that earlier. That was in the morning, right? Then I think I've got another one. And that should be, what is that? I think it's this. I mean, you need to go to Mayegun's Diary Political on Facebook and read comments. It's meant to. They are saying the PDP APC, the people who are victims of this ruined Nigeria. Are you with me? They are saying, they are consoling themselves that, what is so biggie about that? Okay, I'm still coming to that one too. I've got some mixed up, mixed content here that I want to share. I wish I would have listed them like that. But here is another one.
See structure! See structure! See structure! We know they collect! We know they collect! We know they give! On their own! We know they take! We know they take!
Okay. Here is another one.
Hey, big! Yeah! Okay, wait, move!
Meanwhile, there is another one. In fact, hang on. There is a moment. Tinubu people in Lagos as well. 1 million man march everywhere. 1 million man march. 1 million man march everywhere, right? I have another one, and I think it's this. Now, people for Auchi be that, well, obedient in Auchi. And they are also like, they have so many of such a schedule as well. To the point that as you are watching this video, they have now said that no media house in Lagos is allowed to take any advertisement publicity of Peter Obi in Lagos. Campaign never started. You have all those things that you should be looking for. They have never started. They haven't yet. In Kaduna Littlefinger on Twitter saw the online mobilization for Obi, where the organizers were mobilizing for 1 million. What's it called? 1 million man march for Obi in Kaduna. They were supposed to do their own today as well. Kaduna Littlefinger replied and said, in this Kaduna, for here, 2 million or 200. Another joke, another craze. In this northern Nigeria. All right. Just 2 days ago, the Kaduna State Police Commissioner, right, arrested the organizers. They said they were inviting them, warned them. Guess what they told them? For security reasons, we will not want any rally in Kaduna at all. Now, so then go on in different northern states. And this is where the moment of truth that some of you don't like. You see all this energy? All this energy, Nigeria will be great in my lifetime. Nigeria will be great again. Nigeria this or that. They are wishes. Right? That if only you will be allowed to participating in making that decision genuinely, yeah, just maybe, right? It could happen. But you are not in any way part of the schemers. That is why you believe that you need to take your Nigeria back from who? From the characters that are also possibly going to form the body of the new one you thought, you are thinking you are creating as well. If you have learned nothing about Nigeria, I beg of you, learn and go back and read more about APC Egbekegbe, the hope they gave. I don't think anyone can give you that such hope anymore. But you see, another beautiful thing here is this. Southerners, especially, you are investing. Number one, Nigeria is surviving because of us. This is not taking a diss at you as a northerner. I'm saying this because those who have had the opportunity of leading Nigeria in 62 years of existence, right? Majority of those years have come from the people from northern Nigeria. Yes. And if you say Nigeria is 62 years, let's put it this way, 62 years, Nigeria, Obasanjo was president for 11 years, military and civilian. Joe Lantan was president for 5 years, That's 16 years, right? Then maybe you can pick Shonekon, who spent 7 months or how many months? Maybe. Add that to it, it will be how many years, 17 years. Take 17 years out of 62 years of Nigeria. Yeah? That is the amount of time that Southerners have been in charge of Nigeria. You see that remaining 45 years plus the current one that Buhari is using, 45 years of Northern Nigerian rule. Shebi, you see what they did to Northern Nigeria. Have you not seen it? Eh? Of course you are. You are living it. They deliberately destroyed your education in the name of religion. You accepted it because of it is the way of Allah, as they told you, Abi. Until it became too late. Today, they are your leaders who are supposed to invest more in that education. Enough that could have created, an expanded, tolerant society where religion as it is today probably won't be as, what am I even telling myself? We are talking about religious fanaticism that is killing and destroying what could have been a greater development in northern Nigeria. And who are those investing in that? Your politicians, past and present, military or civilian. That's what they have been. Obasanjo came, he started building things. He built the Niger dock where Nigeria was able to build a ship, where Nigeria was building their own ship at the time. Who were those who destroyed all of them? And for how many years did it take them? When Obasanjo came back again, what did you have? Absolute nada, nothing. Today, Buhari came, wrecked everything as well. All right? Ran you aground into the indebtedness from northern Nigeria. Do you get that now? So, why they were doing all of this? The VAT taxes generated from southern Nigeria are being shared with the rest of 36 states of Nigeria, right? The revenue generated from the resources from southern Nigeria are being sold and the money being shared among the 36 states of the entire country. So, if all of you are investing your time, energy today, I will probably understand why, because you are Southerners who believe that you have indeed invested so much in this Nigeria for you to come to that reality that despite all of that, it is not working. And it is not completely your fault. Yeah? That reality is what I believe many of you will come to soon. Maybe some of you do know that because as some have told me, they said, Mayegun, we are just giving it a last shot. I say, sharp shooter, or last shooter about Nigeria. There is no solution that you want to prefer. There is no idea that is running through your head right now. There is nothing that you think you could probably change. They ask Peter Obi, what will you do about restructuring in Nigeria? He is not dumb. He is not daft. He knows restructuring Nigeria is a technical way of breaking up Nigeria and northern Nigeria. If they can't kill him, they will run him out of town if he attempts that. Apart from staging a physical, serious war that you will witness in your National Assembly and everywhere. And that is when you realize that what you are trying to avoid, you eventually could probably have it in a very, very bloody way, even if you think Obi could do anything. Now, look at me. Is the only person who seemed to kind of, intelligently play around that question. What would you do about restructuring Nigeria? And he said, well, restructuring Nigeria is a big and serious thing. But if it is what the people want, there are processes, which is true for political talk, Sure, you get me now, right? He said there are processes, right? And these processes include that the National Assembly, right, should first amend the constitution. And he said, but you see, before we go through all of, I mean, as even if we have to go through all of that processes, right? According to, he said, while going through all of that processes, right, he personally believe, political talk, that if Nigeria cut down corruption, right, and invest more money into the vital sectors of the economy, including in production, as he said, consumption to production. So I'm not trying to root for him, because if I continue to speak now, it might look like I'm actually like a spokesperson. But again, just to make you understand what he said, he had no clear answer on restructuring Nigeria. He had none. To him, he believed that if they cut corruption and there is availability of resources that could go around enough to be invested in critical sector like power. He said, investing in power, investing in education, investing more in security. I don't know what that means, but investing more in security, that all of this could bring about rapid change of heart in many of us who are currently holding our dagger right now, waiting for us to slice Nigeria, slice ourselves out of Nigeria, because we don't want to end. We don't want to die young like Agbalumo. Sure, you get? Obi believed that if people are invested in and people are able to have more to do, the economy is improving, jobs are being created, right? Local government areas are empowered, which means devolution of more powers, which was what APC Egbekegbe promised 8 years ago. Devolution of power, they didn't do it. Giving Lagos State special status, they didn't do it. Now, maybe that's going to be included in what Kolu is going to promise you. But according to Obi, he said, once you devolve more power, devolving power, you know what that means, right? For example, it simply means for example, let's say state security now, where we are facing serious insecurity problems, right? Especially in the southern Nigeria, okay? Communities, as you have, vigilantes and all that, they won't be vigilantes. Or you may even see vigilantes, but you have the capacity to recruit your own local policemen. You'll be able to harm them to your own, approve their weapons and all of that. You'll be able to have your police, your police DPO, your police officer, all of they will be mostly people from the neighborhood. Something like neighborhood watch. You know neighborhood watch in Yoruba land, something like that, but a little bit more upgraded. A devolved power will allow that. Local government areas could control their own resources without having to, rely on on and on like that, like devolution. Devolution there means like more resources in the hands and closer to the people. So, which Obi believed that will cut down agitation, right? Okay, let's first recover before we break up. You know what that stuff? That's what he believed, though. But people told him he's trying, right, to always say the right things, because the reality of Nigeria doesn't represent whatever Obi is saying. It doesn't represent whatever Atiku is saying. It doesn't represent whatever Tunubu is saying. The reality of Nigeria is that if you want peace and if you want amicable respect among the people, listen to me, you need to let everybody go their separate way as soon as possible. Whatever you do from now, you are just kicking the can down the road. You will meet it there, because the reality of Nigeria today is that people are divided. Yes, poverty has contributed a lot to most of the anger you are seeing today, Abi. Injustice here and there and all of that, Abi. But as it is today, people are more divided. And with APC, Egbekegbe's failure, the hypocrisy that people used to hide, the pretense that people used to have, they no longer hide them anymore. The vibe, even your politicians can no longer even hide the truth anymore. They are saying it that this is so unbelievable. Thanks to APC Egbekegbe. So if anybody is saying anything right now, they are just saying the nice things. Things that make you feel better. Because to you, Nigerians are tired. Seriously, Nigerians are tired. They've taken everything. They have given up everything. Liberty, freedom, free speech. The only thing left for many people right now is your life, this life. The only thing they never take from you. They have taken almost everything from many people. So when people say the right thing you want to hear, the bandwagon effect. Of course, you would like to give them the last shot. Let me give Nigeria the last shot. The truth of the matter is that whether it is your last shot, whether it's your second to the last shot, whether it's going to be your borrowed shot, if you are shooting that shot on the promises of politicians telling you that they could make Nigeria this or that, my brothers and sisters, you are wasting that shot too. I am just saying it to you. Because the reality of Nigeria today is this. Northern Nigeria has been taken over by Islamists, Islamic fanatics, and they have done so from the seed they planted since 1955. Today, you know it, I know it. Although you have one Nigeria there, but you also have a country that was supposed to have one constitution, but it doesn't. It has two constitutions, one for the rest of, one for Northern Nigeria and one for the rest of Nigeria. That is the reality. And that is possible if they allow every other part of Nigeria to also table their demand, and their demands are approved. Because, with their Sharia law in Northern Nigeria, commercial activities, businesses of you Southerners that does not comply with the Islamic law, Islamic rules, this or that in Northern Nigeria will be confiscated, and there is no Nigerian law that can ever compensate you. Or do you know any law? If Sharia say your hotel business should be closing shop by 5 p.m. every evening and you must not sell alcohol, can Nigerian constitution, can Nigerian law supersede that in Kano, in Kaduna? Can it? In Bauchi? You know it can't. But here is the twist. You are supposed to be a Nigerian. You are supposed to be enjoying one same rights everywhere you go. Once you are a Nigerian, like an American right now, or British, wherever they go, it doesn't matter whether they are Welsh, whether they are Irish, whether they are Scottish, or they are English. Are you British? Once he's British, or she's British, wherever they go, they are treated as one. Abi, you are supposed to be treated with the same right, Abi, in Nigeria. But that's not true. Even your fellow brothers and sisters from Southern Nigeria will tell you, wait to make you self go there, go they sell alcohol. It's against their religion. It is against their religion. In Nigeria, a supposed secular country, a country where the people who don't get any religion are more than all of you. You see all of you doing Christian are more than Muslim. Muslims are more than Christians. Continue to tell yourselves, because they don't ever do the population of us. We don't get religion, Abi. And because you believe that the whole world is built around you, Abi, Muslims, Christians, the rest of us, we can go and die. We are already going to hellfire. Or no more, Abi. Therefore, when you are talking about things, you don't even care about our population, Abi. No law covered us. If we do this one, if we drink, if you do anything, they say we go hellfire. If we do this one, they say, cut their head off. Infidel, buruku. There's a name, the Kaferino. It's a Kaferin. It's a Kaferin. Down Buruba Kaferina, down Buruba, the Shege, Dambu. And we're supposed to be the same Nigerians, Abi. But that can be respected. If to say, for example, if you are buying a ticket right now and you are going to Saudi Arabia, you go put NSC inside your bag. Eh? You go put a skunk inside your, okay, you know, even try that one. You go put NSC inside your bag when they go Saudi. They will say, Baba, even if the village people they do you, they mad. Or they misbehave, you know. This is only Abi. But Kano no be Islamic country, Abi. But it can be if all of us drop our hypocrisy of one Nigeria and make everybody just do their own. Do you, may we do me. Do me. Do you, do me. And do me. You know what I mean? You do you, I do me. So that I don't have to be careful. Hey, be careful. About they go Kaduna tomorrow. Kaduna care. What you want to go do for Kaduna? Our office, they are doing one seminar in Kaduna, and then we're going to be there for about 3 days. Your brothers and sisters, your mommy and daddy, Lokunle, you see that Kaduna that you are going, be careful. Oh. You know, in that place, they don't play with their women and don't just talk anyhow. Don't go anywhere and saying you are looking for where to drink. Be careful of where, you know, when it's late at night, make sure you are back in your hotel. People, they warn you. Because they go to one part of Nigeria. Although, in fairness, let's be fair. You see, me, I am speaking as a Southerner. I don't know what it feels like for a Northerner coming down south. I don't know what they tell them. But in fairness, I bet they are always warning them too. For example, Aruna, who wants to relocate to Enugu. Imagine what his family members will tell him if he tells them that I'm going to Enugu. I'm going to be living in Abia. Aruna from Zamfara wants to go and live in Abia. Do you imagine what his family will tell him if his family have a chance of talking to him before going? He is supposed to be a Nigerian, Abi, because his way of life, his own parents or family members will tell him, you are going to down south. Don't go they see, say, one girl is putting on bomber shorts, and she's putting on bomber shorts, and then putting on and you call they say, Allah Akbar, daga, sabu, damboroba. Then go beat you to death, you. Southern Nigeria, Igbo land is not the same as Kafanshan. Do you kind of get what I'm trying to paint here to all of you? I'm trying to help you, right? Begin to kind of, for a moment, drop your one Nigeria hypocrisy, everything you know, everything they've told you, including the one you have built by yourself, that hope you have managed to build in your head, the one that will make you fight anybody who tells you otherwise. But do you imagine what I'm saying here? This is Nigeria, right? Imagine a Fulani boy from Borno who wants to relocate to Anambra, and his family member, they want to say bye-bye to him before he bought the bus or is going to follow the truck down to Anambra. Imagine, he is supposed to be a Nigerian, Abi, and he wants to relocate to Anambra. What do you think the advice would be from his family members about the place he's supposed to be, Abi? You see, that is exact reality of Nigeria. You see, everything else, now show off. Everything else that anybody tells you is a great place. Great people everywhere. Of course, lovely people. People with their own trade, their own culture, their own characters, and all of that. And over time, all these things never cause problems. We've never received any threat from anywhere that our way of life is a way of Jahannama. Is haram. What it concern haram? What it be haram here? Which level? Which be haram? Haram bawo. Now, all those things are now coming into our own subconscious minds now. Haram. Fanatism. Terrorism. All the things that makes us so scared to be in this Nigeria, and those who created them, they are in power because they are able to do so because of Nigeria. So do you understand the picture I'm painting here? Because that's the reality of Nigeria, where people from this part are categorically warned about the people of that side. It is our reality. That is why when opportunity presents itself, hey, any small thing, oh yeah, bring tire, bring petrol, bring tire, bring waiting. Let's even hear let us hear from you. The craze, they say now who's a man, they say now who's an so that they do, that's what they do. They go try nonsense for Lagos, say the craze, bring tire, bring petrol, bring they say now Okada and no, who's a man, yeah, bona. Sha, everybody go come form circle. Even police go they look. Look at him. Ikunle abiyamo. Then you'll be hearing, that's what they do in Kano. In Kano, they know they waste time. Now here all of you, they cash feeling. In Kano, they don't burn and fire, they will burn other places. Now, and that is true. I don't know how they say that. To bring fire, bring tire. Bring fire, bring tire, bring petrol. Bring tire, bring fire, bring petrol. Any singular opportunity, we turn on ourselves. It is always like that. That is our reality. And the politicians are not helping. They are not. No, they are not. And the people, go, it is a different story. A different one. Today, even you, the Obidients, do you know how happy some of you, especially from southern Nigeria, do you know how happy I always see many of you react whenever you see any small group, big or small, rooting for Peter Obi in northern Nigeria? From your comments, if you are reading your own comment, you will see how obvious your fear about Nigeria is so naked in your comments. If Obi can try and penetrate the north, you know why you are saying that? Because you know what the north is all about. And that is what Nigeria is all about. You know it. It's not about competence. It's not about everything that all of you from southern Nigeria are currently hyping. You know that. So to me, if una do your miracle and all of that, like I told you, I'm not useful to you. I'm not really useful to you. I'm more useful to you where you are ready to reason to logic. And the logic here is this. I like the fact that you are tormenting the people who felt like we can scream from now till tomorrow. They own Nigeria. If you escape from APC, you know they escape PDP. If you escape PDP, you know they escape APC. Like we are doomed for it. And as it is going, it is always going to end in violence. Listen to me, with the way Nigeria is going, with the way APC Egbekegbe is going, yeah? If you manage to kick them out, you won't know. What you are doing is that you have managed to give Nigeria a lifeline to renegotiate our existence. But you see, if this APC Egbekegbe with Tunubu and Gang, when they continue, now violence go end down. You will see. It's not going to be my own making. It's likely not going to be your own making. But you see, the audacity that they would have in calling your bluff and the rest of that will eventually lead to the violence, which is what Nigeria is already tilting towards right now. The final one is the bogus election, if they hold it at all. Do you understand? So if you manage to kick them out, you are not doing anybody's favor. You are just buying time. Maybe Nigeria can use that moment to what? To renegotiate our existence. Everybody going your own way. But if you keep Nigeria, don't worry. Not be all of us there here. You are what? You are kicking the can down the road. I'll stop there. I want to take a few calls tonight as well. If you are interested in joining us in this conversation, you probably will be able to call in tonight. So there is hang on, there is an upcoming program in London. I'm sorry I didn't put that up in my scheduled list. One moment. So there is a Yoruba Nation out of Nigeria special movement all over is saying, I think that one took place today, right? So there is another one on Monday, which is going to be the 29th of August. And that's going to be the Shepherd's Bush, put it this way, Shepherd's Bush Station in London, okay? I think that's in Peckham, isn't it? So it's going to be on Monday, the 29th of August, this coming Monday. If you are in London, around the Shepherd Bush Station in Peckham, I believe, because I think I've been there, right? You should join us there, in solidarity, where they have, where we're going to have the Yoruba Nation Carnival Rally that day, starting from 12 noon. So announcer is Mrs. Toyin Olaoye. So thank you so much. I'm going to go make myself another tea. I want to take calls. I want to have a chat. If you're out for it, you can still like the broadcast, by the way, right? And then share it as well. And I'll be back. Okay. Sorry, Jare. Like my ego more London, I'm not binu simio. So they said this venue is not in Peckham. They say it's actually in is it West London? Did you say? I'm going to read that. Hang on. Yeah, Shepherd's Bush Station is not in Peckham. Me more London, I'm not binu simio. Scotland in Mongbeo. Right? So they said that it is somewhere around Hammersmith Rail. I don't know. And it is, what's that? All right. Anyway, for those of you who actually knows better, okay, I've given you the station or the area. You know it better, especially all of you who know, knows London very well. I'll take calls. Hello there.
Hello, my Gundi General.
Hello, sir. How are you?
My brother, God bless you.
Amen. And you too.
My Gun, you are really doing well. I don't know how to thank you.
Well, you are doing it already. So
you are really, you are the best.
Thanks you.
Many people, they are just denying it. They know that what is up on Mayegun is the truth. Is the reality. We can't shy away from it. It's just like postponing the day of evil. Hey, my brother, my God will bless you.
Amen. And you too, sir.
And when Shedale Yoruba, they will bless you.
Amen. Ashewa.
Gbogbo orí àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké we bless you. Orí ọkùnrin we bless you. Orí obìnrin we bless you. Orí ọmọdé àti àgbà we bless you. My brother, you will not really know what you are doing. Many people will be denying it, but they know what is up, and they are feeling it. My own contribution this night.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, amen. My own contribution this night is that I just want us to look back and see some things. Before this election, people have been clamoring. Baba Adebanjo, the South politicians, they are saying restructuring. Let's say they are not even looking for the breakage of Nigeria. But to my own surprise, up to now, I've not seen anybody talking about restructuring, and they are going into election. Are we really wise and educated in this part of Nigeria, this southern part? Mayego?
Sir.
Are we really okay? This southern part of Nigeria, are we really okay at all?
It's a big one.
Are we really okay? Before now, people were shouting, we can't go to 2023 election without restructuring. But up to this moment, even the governors, they shouted about up to this moment, my brother, I cannot even feel anything about restructuring. I cannot even feel anything like...
Everybody is falling in line right now, either PDP, APC, or Obi right now. That's what is trending.
Are we really okay, Mayegun? Are southern politicians really okay?
We know, as it is right now, based on the result we have, no, we are not. Because when
are we really okay? We claim...
After February, yeah, everybody will now come back, Abi. Start asking for what? Restructuring? Or after, come on, man. We know how they do it, when I hear I go day.
We claim to be educated. Everything that belongs to us is being taken away in our own eyes. And we fold our hands. We put our hands together.
Summits, Baba, ordinary security summits. For Yoruba to even just call one, right? And say, we want to discuss what's going on here. Take a stand. There's no fee column. I've advised on that now for the past 1 year. Everybody is just lamenting on the side, collecting their contract behind the scene, collecting their own rubber behind the scene. When it's convenient for them to come on the screen, they will come out and shout Yoruba this or that. Again,
it is pathetic. Sir. By now, I thought Baba Adebanjo will raise his own army by saying we can't go to this election without this restructuring. Everybody is silent about even coming. The real issue, according to what you have been saying, the real issue now should not even be election. Election should be the last thing on Nigeria agenda for now.
But it's in front right now. Meanwhile,
but the most
organized after them have no plan for election for you. They have no plan for election.
Oh my God. I said the most pathetic to me is that people that this issue are affecting, they just look other way around. They are not even talking about it. Everybody is just looking for where to just cash their own money, cash their own money, and get out of it.
Out of the way.
I pray God will deliver us. I pray. By the time it's done on us, everybody will rise up and fight. My brother, I won't take your time. God bless you once again.
Amen.
God bless your family.
Amen.
God bless whatever you touch.
Amen.
God will prosper for you.
Amen.
No evil fashion against you will prosper. Whosoever that's looking for your downfall, they will go down by themselves.
Amen.
Anybody that wants you to live early, anybody that wants you to live before your time, they will go before you.
Amen.
My Lord will uphold you.
Amen.
He will sustain you.
Amen.
And he will see you to the end. Thank you, brother.
Very much
well
for
done.
that, and I wish you all the same, sir. So you have a good evening, sir. Thank you. So
and you too.
I have, I think I've lost that. Sorry. Now, good enough. The line is not so busy tonight. So if I just lost out your call, you can easily just call back in as well, okay? So here we are. We are meant to be the people who could, who can make our own choices. So today, on Mayegun's Diary Political and the People of Temple of Truth, we have now put out back some of our billboards, okay? If you are traveling around some of these major highways in Yoruba land, you're likely going to come across one or two of them on your path. If you do, you can share a picture of that with us on any of our platform as well, okay? There are other things going on behind the scene, but as we are, there's also more we want to do, but we don't really have such resources until we indeed do what we needed to do in the first place. So I'll come back to that. So hello there. Did I not take the call or it just didn't connect? Are you there? Okay. I don't know what happened. It appeared that I took your call, but for somehow I probably lost you again, okay? Hello there.
Hello, my
hello,
general.
Sir. How are you?
Hello, I feel sorry láti Daventry.
Fisco Baba, how are you?
Báwo ló ṣe ń lọ, Baba?
Àwọn àmbẹ̀ àkọjá yàrá wa o.
Àná program àná yẹn, mo máa love program àná yẹn, Baba. But unfortunately for me, I couldn't call in because I would have loved to call him. It not only opened a lot of people's eyes, although if most people have been a good listener of my political diary, most of everything you were saying in there, you've already told us like what it's been happening and it's going on behind the scene and all that. You understand? I just wanted to commend you tonight, Baba. I just want to commend you for everything that you do. You understand? Up to the extent that I was talking to my auntie in America today. My auntie is 66 years old. You understand? Although she's not that educated, but one thing I was happy about is that she was advertising Yoruba Nation to me. You understand? Which I personally think, because of the era she came from and all that, because she's only just gone to America recently, Baba. You understand? But she now knows what deep rubbish Nigeria is in. You understand? Because when you haven't been to a Western world, you don't even have to go to a Western world, Baba. Common sense is part of all of these things. You understand? With regards to what is going on in that country. Do you understand? So as long as you know your right from left, you don't have to go to Western world to know what is going on. So you to know
they have even brought Western world to them now with this, with this social media, with this internet.
Yes, Baba.
Nothing you want to know going on in the world that you can't know.
In the world that you can't know. Thank you very much. So you don't have to go say, it's one do me, I'm Nigeria, you know. Àwọn fúnra wọn náà lọ máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní defend àwọn tó ń febi pa wọ́n, àwọn tó ń pa wọ́n, àwọn tó ń fìyà jẹ wọ́n, àwọn tó fún wọn níṣẹ́ ẹ̀dẹ̀ rí bó ṣe yẹ kán máa ṣe nǹkan. Èmi máa ọmọ pé mo máa sọ pé tí bá ti wá sórí bí mo máa fún àwọn èèyàn láwọn example oríṣiríṣi lẹ́ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan tí bá ti ń wá. Now, I'm going to share a bit of my own personal experience in this country with you, Baba. If you can see the photo on my display picture as I'm talking to you, you will see that my second child had a bit of a problem when she was born. You understand?
Right.
Now, my example is this. I'm not going to be long. I'm not going to tell everybody what
let's go on with it. I mean, let's go with you on that, please. I'm interested.
Yes. Now, I will tell you, Baba. It is about our healthcare in Nigeria. You understand? Because you are advertising, you're telling people that this government is bad and they don't understand why we are saying it is bad. Now, when my daughter was born, she was in hospital for more than 8 months. Do you understand? Now, the first 2 months of one incubator, my daughter was being seen by specialists every day. And one of the nurses made the mention of something to me. She said, Chamoye Tomoye cost the government, which is why. When talking about so far, they believe could cost the government that lost their own cost £25,000. Do you understand me? So that is where I'm going to. All our leaders are coming to abroad to come and get this same facility, this same thing. I'm paying out of the nose for it. Do you understand me now? Once of me, money, show me can America language at Matalia at the tunnel. What to save life for me. But because I live in Britain and we have NHS,
yes,
I don't have to pay a dime
all the time.
Yes, yes. I'm a taxpayer myself. You understand? Yeah. So now, this is what we are advertising to you guys. Any lati da say ketun shalati lati bere otutu. Etutu. Only any lati da ketun lati bere. So a lot of people like that. I know.
Let me tell you one story as well. Yeah. You know what happened there? A friend here had a fiancé, and then, she happened to be somebody with people with special need as well. Okay. Then she got pregnant. Somehow, I don't know what happened. She ended up in an emergency room, right?
Okay.
That they had to choose between saving the life of the baby or the mother.
Yeah.
And you know, most of the time here, they will likely just want to save the life of the baby first. That's one thing I don't like about them. The mother could be in pain, dying, instead of giving her all the necessary thing that could ease that pain. They'll be considering if that thing is going to harm the baby inside. Somehow, the thing became serious, right? They had to, we are considered to have one of the best, hospitals right here in Europe, here in Scotland, here, Queen Elizabeth Hospital. But you know one thing, the best of the best of the best of hospital in England, they had to fly this lady from Scotland here with an helicopter, right, down to England, even though she lost the baby and she died a few months or so after, But guess what? To save her life, they put her in an helicopter, right, a chopper from here, and they flew her down to England, right? How many of us, if that was me, they would do the same thing for me. If it was you, they will do the same thing for you. And they are not going to ask
know where you are.
You know what I mean?
You are.
So how many of us deserve know? That's what I'm trying to ask people most of the time. Do you not deserve that?
I don't understand. Because me, I go to Nigeria, I see it in them. You don't need to tell me you are poor. I can see it. It smells from you. I can see it, the way you look, everything about you. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? And I'm not moving No, I'm not that kind of person. Do you understand? But I know it is the system that's done this to us. And people are still sitting there supporting these people.
Thank you so
much. Going to let me hold the line. I'll be calling it again. The last time I called, the network jammed me down, Baba. So, again, I will come in. Thank you very much. Have a nice one, Baba.
Thank you so much. Let me take this again. Hello there. Sir.
Maye.
Yes, sir.
Báyé bá gún o mẹ́gbà ní nídìí ẹ.
Ẹ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀, ẹ máa ń rán wa létí all the time.
Torí pé ayé gún ayé ògún yẹn la ṣe nídìí ẹ o.
La ṣe nídìí máa yé gún. Ayé wa gún.
Tèmi ní lágbára Ọlọ́run. Tèmi ní pé Ọlọ́run mo fi bẹ́ẹ̀.
Yes, sir.
Kò sí preaching tá a fẹ́ gbọ́ mọ́. Ní Yorùbá nation ni o. Lẹ́ni mo wà lórí platform kan wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ religion. Ó ní bàbá kan báyìí tó lọ bọ́ à Quran. Naturally mo wò ó scientifically mo fẹ́ wo reaction àwọn èèyàn. Did you know that pé reaction àwọn èèyàn mo dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní like ẹ̀ṣá? Àwọn èèyàn ti ń gbọ́n. People knew that Christianity and Muslim one want to go alone me up and go see no come in. I want preaching. One man just that fire has been burning since about 2 days. So le government come one. Only boy do now. She better say we alone la the Quran. Be nkan ba wa born ne. Bó ṣe Bíbélì na bóyá ko lon le jà fúnra now. Muslim len tó sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. I was so happy within myself. Pé little by little, preaching wa on wọlé. Ẹ ṣe máa jà fọ́lọ́run. Kí lè fẹ́ jà fọ́lọ́run ni? And now look at it this way now, another way. Who àwọn òbí gbogbo àwọn mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta ẹ̀ ń sìn ráì. Àwọn èèyàn ti understand. Rally tán ṣe ní Ògùn State nínú mi tún dùn mo tún wò pé yes. Sanitation yẹn ó ń wọlé díẹ̀. Mayogo, máa preaching yẹn lọ. Ọlọ́run mo fi bẹ̀ẹ́. A lè dá dúró. Gbogbo agbára gbogbo iṣan àti ipá la máa lò fún. A ní dúró. When we want to go back home, people have been here for like 10, 20, 30 years. They want to go back home.
Many people like that, sir. Many people like that. And now they are extending it like, maybe I should go next year. So many, sir, you know one thing, sir. Many people who have been postponing going back home, sir. Some of them are now kind of waiting and hoping that maybe after all of this their election.
I've been here for like 7 years, insane.
Yes, sir.
I've been here for like 7 years, insane. I've been in America for 7 years. Mi ò tí lọ lé láti bẹ̀ẹ́. Mo dẹ̀ ní farm tó big gan. Mo bá ti ṣe fídíò báyìí tí mo ti rí báyìí mo ti bóun nìyẹn. Ṣé kò yẹ kí n máa bàbá tó gbọ́ pọ́n béèrè nǹkan báyìí wà láì ṣe ládàá kí n extend ẹ̀ fún 20 years kí n tó lọ lé. Tó kò ní fẹ́ kó gbé ẹ̀.
Àti àwọn èèyàn máa ń rò ó.
Kò ní fẹ́ ká yí ẹ̀ bàjẹ́. Àwọn èèyàn ń rò ó. Ṣé wàá wá wọlé bẹ́ẹ̀? Ṣé wàá wá tó? Ó dẹ̀ mọ́ ọmọ tó fọ́ọ̀nì sí jù ní pé tẹ́ni tẹ bá ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí kí á mídíà ti máa ti gbé. Look at that man from Maryland that was killed.
Yes, sir.
But
mi ò gbàdúrà kí n fẹ́ ní ọ̀fọ̀ àwọn èèyàn mi bí ṣe example nǹkan tí mò ń ṣe ń bí o. Kí n máa sọ pé alágbàdo
àmì o.
Tó lè ṣẹlẹ̀ sí.
Èèyàn wa ni o lọlé o kíní kan o. Mo fi jọ lọ́lọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ jọ máa stop nǹkan tá à ń ṣe yìí o. Mo fi Jésù bẹ́ẹ̀ o jọ o. Mo fa àwọn alálẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ o.
Àwọn alálẹ̀ gan wà lẹ́yìn wa.
Bó tilẹ̀ ṣe máa ń ṣe ìpè yẹn lẹ́ẹ̀kan kan jọ bá mi ṣe dáadáa. Àníjẹ gbogbo àwọn èèyàn burúkú.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa jẹ́ kó máa.
Èpè náà máa fi ń wo èpè. Èpè náà fi ń wo èpè. Èpè náà fi ń wo èpè.
Tó bàbá.
Adàfún ẹ máa yégún. Adàfún ẹ.
Àṣẹ o bàbá kẹ́pẹ́ o. Bàbá kẹ́pẹ́ o. Now I have another caller here. Hello there.
Mayegun.
Yes, ma.
Mayegun. Yes. At least I get in lane. Oluwaseun. The man that first spoke, okay, we are getting on. It's not over until it's over.
Yes, ma'am.
We are with the struggle continues. The man that was saying, oh my God. The man that first spoke, ìyẹn ni mo fẹ́ dáhùn pé nǹkan tó ń ṣe àwọn èèyàn wa tí wọn ò fi sọ̀rọ̀. Tí Tinubu ló ń ṣe wọn gbogbo wọn tó dákẹ́ tí wọn wá sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ yẹn ọmọ wa ni ẹjẹ́ tí orí wọn ò dẹ̀ pé ọmọ wọn ò lè débẹ̀. Tinubu òun ló dá jẹ́ tí gbogbo àwọn ọba wa àwọn gómìnà and everybody kan dákẹ́. Man yẹn ibi tí Ọlọ́run ti máa yọ sí because it's meant for destruction. That's why he's dumb, deaf and dumb. Because the word says those who God want to destroy, they must make mad. Is he not mad to what he's doing now? So now he's going mad now. Everybody has to be mad with him. So our people that want at least
is ready to do anything. And like you said, you see Tinubu's money right now, people have called me. They have told me the level, you know what they are doing now, ma? They are collecting people's, they are giving people empowerment. They are giving them forms. In that form, they said Tinubu is doing empowerment to set people up for new businesses. Man, I'm talking about millions of forms printed, across Yoruba land right now. So you will write your name, like all these loan forms, like a mark, you just fill your name, you write it there, 250,000 naira. You know what, ma? they have started giving some people already. As we are watching this video, they are collecting their PVC from them, voters card from them. They are filling all these forms. And as we speak, that's part of what they believe is going to deliver Tinubu for them. People are being paid 100,000, like loan. They call it loan. But people are being told that, you know, you will not pay it back or collect it. 100,000. Tinubu support fund. Tinubu this and that. Ma, Nkombo, I swear, man. Nkombo.
So, between me and you.
Yes, ma'am.
Between me and you now. Okay, do you think President Tinubu got debate? So much debate to me, me believe. So much debate. Surely, can it change? Can it change?
No, that is a big. See, you know what, man? That is not even like a big if, right? It's a tiny if. There's not even if. He's not going there to change it. You and I know that it's not. He has.
We know that he might not even survive the first year.
No. Check it.
So what you want to say is going to instruction law, don't set a rep. But that's why people are not, they are not reacting. Because if this man is not there, Yoruba Nation campaign, I think you could say why you. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I know, man.
But only the power. Because the Shabu for word no, only Jaco is going to so much one year, me come with down. We are not going to everybody. God be with you, my brother.
So our own publicity on our own side, leni mo rally tí àwọn èèyàn wá ṣe àwọn ìlànà ní Ìbàdàn. I know me there too. Kí má parọ́ fún yín mà. Like people are not relenting, even though Tinubu and co, as you said, and other parties too, they are doing their best, right, to infiltrate the camp of everyone as we speak.
Well,
I don't know how long they're gonna.
They will win. Well, they win because 1 year we have come back. But nothing is gonna come out of it.
Eventually,
anyway. At the end of it, there'll be a riot, a spontaneous reaction of people, and that could be bloody. So we're trying to avoid that. But
well, so be it. God bless you. Thank you, man. So I'll take another call, by the way. So you have a good evening, Ami. A good night, man. Thank you. So be it. I like that. Hello there.
Hello, Mayegun.
Hello, sir.
Actually, it's been a while.
It is.
This is Bola from Australia.
Say that again.
Bola from Australia.
Bola from Australia. Baba, happy Sunday to you. Because I know you're already on Sunday. So, how are you, Baba?
Yeah, we're already on Sunday. How are you, brother?
Well, I'm fine. It's good to hear from you again. And indeed, it's really good to hear from you. So, what do you have for us?
Actually, you know why I didn't call for a while? Because most of the time when I was on the call with you, I used to hold my phone. And in Australia now, if you are using the phone while you drive it, because I just finished work now, I'm heading home. So if you are using the phone, I got 2 fine, which is $1,000, $1,000. So that's why I just listened to the program.
People shouldn't do that. Bola, see, people should never do that. The other day, right, I was having a good time with everyone, and then, this Mrs. called in, and she had an accident last December where she was watching Mayegun, and she was driving. She was watching. She said her car tumbled 3 times or thereabout, but she was lucky. She got attended to in time. Please don't. If you are driving, right, please. I mean, if you have to, just park on the side. Okay.
That's the reason why I just have to park now. Today I need to call in and I need to talk.
I'm glad you did that now. So now let's make it quick enough. So Bola, please take your time.
Yeah, actually, I just want to chip in about the other caller that talked about Nigeria healthcare system and what his daughter was going through about the medication. About the medical stuff.
Right.
Actually, you know what? As I'm driving now, actually like 3 months ago, So yeah, I was playing soccer and I was injured on my knee. Oh. Actually, and one of the players just called the ambulance because I play for the community. So when I called when they called for the ambulance and the ambulance was asking them question that, okay, can they talk to the guy that was injured? And I said I couldn't talk because the pain was so much. I swear to God, it doesn't take them 5 minutes before the ambulance arrived. Bro, they took me from there. They took me to emergency because my knee was swelling up. Oh. Even the way I'm talking to you right now, if you can put one on video, right, you can see I'm still driving. I still have some bandage on my knee because of my.
But a bandage to hold it, right? Okay.
Yeah, exactly. I'm still going to work because I just finished my shift now and I'm heading home. Yeah, due to the job that I do because I'm a mental health officer.
Bless you.
So they want me to get back to work as soon as possible. So what I want to say is that, bro, the money that I spent, because they took me to the private hospital, I need to get the operation done. I need to get the surgery done as soon as possible. And actually,
emergency this time.
Yeah, you know what? Because of my job, they need me back at my work because they know government know how much they're making from me. You understand?
I know.
So what I want to say is that they took me when I got to the hospital, it doesn't take them. I spent 5 days or 6 days in hospital. You know how much is my bill?
Tell us.
Can you guess how much is my bill?
I'll put it somewhere. Well, if it has anything to do with operation, I'll put it somewhere around the 17,000 Australian dollars. Just a guess.
Bro, this is a knee. Cost everything is $28,000, including the private room that I'm sleeping, everything. And I swear to God, I didn't pay 1 cent. I swear with my life, with my Vala's grave, I didn't spend 1 cent.
Not even a
Just
dime.
imagine, bro.
Do you know how many people?
Not even a dime.
People who have become poorer because of one single health problem? There are people who are currently struggling right now because of one single health issue. There are many of us all over the world right now, right? Especially me in the UK. Baba, sometimes I do feel like I dey pay tax, I dey pay NHS surcharge every time I'm doing my residency renewal. But I've never been sick. I've never used ambulance. I've never really gone to the hospital to get any medication or anything. And I'll just be like, you know what, babe, you have to call the doctor for me in the morning for an appointment. Sometimes I'm like, I just want them to put me in a machine, just scan me everywhere and say you are fine. You know what I mean? Because I'm not being sick and the rest of that. So it's free. It's always there. You don't have to worry. I don't have to worry.
You don't have to. But the reason why I called today is because just to cause Nigerian politicians and the Nigerian government. At this stage of the point, at this stage, if they can't find something better to do for Nigerians, to kill them, to make them go hunger, to do every sort of bad things to them. But still, these people in Nigeria citizens, they still following them. Still going to the campaign. I don't understand.
Going to the campaigns will make sense. But them threatening each other, threatening themselves for these people is what I don't understand. There are many things we will never understand about Nigerians and the way they do, right? Or maybe if we continue to educate the people more, we will understand them more, and then we'll realize that Nigeria is a mad country. And if you have to make any difference, you are likely have to be a mad person too, in this case.
Baba, I don't want to lie to you. If I want to cause Nigerian politicians and the Nigerian government, I can't cause them in English. I will cause them in Yoruba.
In Yoruba, too deep.
Pẹ̀lú gbogbo bí everything ṣe wà báyìí. Ọmọ máa fòkú wọn ránṣẹ́ sílé ni. Anywhere tí wọ́n bá lọ, wọ́n máa fòkú ọmọ wọn ránṣẹ́ sílé.
Àṣẹ. Ṣàwòrò dé.
Gbogbo ṣe ẹ bá mi ṣe ṣàwòrò dé ṣe. Ẹ fi ṣàwòrò dé sí kó lọ máa bá wọn.
Wọ́n ní kókókó làárọ̀ fún adé tí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, bó ṣe máa jẹ́ nìyẹn because.
Gẹ̀rẹ́gẹ̀rẹ́ báyìí là ń gbóhùn àjà.
Kò sí lọ́jọ́ kan tí mo jí tí mi ò ní ṣépè fún wọn.
Èpè lọ̀rọ̀ wọn tọ́ sí.
Ipe kí ló ṣe wá tí wọ́n pé wọn lè take care àwọn Nigerian citizens. We have raw mineral. We have mineral resources that we can provide for a lot of people. Hey, imagine, and they can't do anything for their citizens. I become citizen in this country not even 5 months. Not even 5 months ago. Oh my God. Baba, àmọ́ ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ délé ni kò sí nǹkan tí mo kàn ní pé kí n sọ ni. Ẹ tó bá ti pè kó máa ṣépè fáwọn Nigerian government.
I know.
Ó máa ṣépè fáwọn Nigerian government. Èpè lọ́rọ̀ àwọn pípín yẹn nìyí. Èpè lọ́rọ̀ ẹnìkan wá sọ pé ká má ṣépè. A máa ṣépè fún wọn. Ẹ tó bá tó ní ká má ṣépè fún wọn, òun gan, ó máa bó pọ̀ mọ́lé.
Òun gan máa fara kó ni. Àtàsó náà lára bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Òun gan máa fara kó kò sí wàhálà àbájá rẹ̀.
Thank you so much, my brother. You have a good one, and get some rest. Man, overnight walk, I believe. Here we go. Hello there.
My Gio.
Brethren.
My Gio.
Brethren. How are you, sir?
I've been thank you for asking. Thank you, I'm good. I've been saying today, Saturday, I will get you today.
And you did.
I've been in temple. Yes. I've been in temple for all these days, but I won't be able to get you. I'm so happy today.
Sir, I'm happy.
You, God bless you.
Amen.
God bless you.
Amen, sir. Amen.
How's your family?
Well, we are good. We are getting by.
Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. You are welcome. Let me sing this song before I say anything.
All right, sir.
Eri kaloli lo joba, eri wewe o, eri wewe. I think you know about that song.
I'm following the lyrics now. I just wanted to continue, and I will sing the lyrics after you. Let me tell
you the story of that song.
Yes, sir.
The elephant. People are shouting. They want to kill elephant, but there's no way to face it. But they are planning for him to make him as a king. Before he get to a place where he's going to sit, they have put something on the top of the, what do I call it? Thank you. That's
like
what
they already dug a pit there, and they cover it with the mats.
Thank you.
And they say, "Come, we want to make you the king."
That's right. That's what they are doing. That's what they are doing for Tunubu. Okay, I want to ask something to Gio.
Yes, sir.
A dump and dump. He didn't hear what they are saying, but he can be looking at you. As I was looking at you now, I lowered the TV. I know that your mouth is shaking, but I don't know what you are saying.
No.
For people at home, as a dump and deaf and dumb. After he was healed, he can hear you now. But upon that, something he know that you are talking. See, yet he didn't believe of what you are saying. That's what is happening to our back home. Very difficult. That's what is happening to our people back home. As you have been saying, shouting for all these days, people didn't believe what you are saying. It's like maybe they take their sense off. I don't understand. My ego. Look, Nigeria cannot be okay. Nigeria cannot be okay like that.
No be this way. Yes. Take the okay, and you cannot tell God to come and make Nigeria okay when you are doing it this way. It's not a rocket science, man. Baba.
Okay, so let me just tell you. Yes, let me just tell you something because I don't want to delay other people.
All right.
During our Papa Awolowo UPN,
yes, sir.
They have manifesto of what they are going to do in their political party.
That's right.
Right?
Yes, sir.
All the state of UPN controlled states, they always do the same thing. But in this time dispensation, they don't care. Maybe you are APC or PDP. That's right. Okay. What they are playing right now is ethnic politics.
God bless you, sir.
In the house, yes. Yes. In the house,
I call it identity politics. The one that we can call Nami.
Okay.
Nami, Nama this.
That's right.
Which has taken
That's right.
it has taken everybody nowhere. So you are very right, sir.
That's right. Okay. Ethnic. Being a senator in the house, being a speaker in the house, maybe we are voting for a bill. Those people don't care about the bill. They voted for what they benefit the North. They don't care of politics, of a party. This is what our party wants. What they are playing is what our ethnic people want. You can see. Whatever they are voting in the house, they don't vote for party. They vote for their people.
Ideologies is just about what
manifesto. Yes,
want to do over this ethnic
that's right. That's right. I'm so sorry for Tunubu because
it is
maybe
the same everywhere. PDP, APC is the same. No political ideology, nothing. You can't say they are. Thank you,
Maigu.
These ones are progress. You can't really say anything about them. It's about ethnic. Sir, God will help me bless you.
Yes. Amen. Thank you. I think somebody will whistle for Tunubu to know what is going on. These people, I sent one video to you now, Maigu. If you get time, you can check it out. Lastly,
yes, sir.
Maigu, I'm waiting for the Yoruba Union something. When are we going to start paying? I can't wait for that something.
I actually have an update on that. Okay. But I will take another time, a proper time, to explain what is all up on that. We will likely have to set up a temporary fundraiser platform to pursue most of the ideas we currently have until we legally finish up with what we are setting up. If not, we're just going to be delayed. And I think it is being, delay, they say it's not a denial, right? Delay is not denial.
That's right.
So I'm going to come up with something that is going to work for all of us. That if all of us agree, we'll begin to hit the road running, I would say. Yes, sir. I have an update on that now. I'll bring it
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
You too.
My regard to your family and also to Princess. I always enjoy Princess whenever she says something.
She probably
May God bless you.
Well.
Okay. Thank you, Maigu.
You didn't
Thank you. God bless you.
Something I have to remember.
Oh, I've changed the something. I'm the Adamson. If I say it now, everybody knows who is speaking.
No, you don't have to say this. With Adamson, I will remember you. You are such a wonderful person, sir. I'm
yes, alias Buhari Didini.
Bless you. You have a good one, sir. Yeah.
Thank you, Maigu.
Yes, sir.
All right, bye.
Hello there. I think I have another caller and I just lost the call. Are you there? No, I think I lost it. So I'll take another one. Here we go. Hello there.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
The general.
Yes, sir.
The general, sir. How are
you?
Oh, God. Adúpẹ́ fọ́lọ́run ẹ pé ètò bébí nǹkan o.
Adúpẹ́ ṣe o.
Ọ̀gá bàbá tí mo fẹ́ kẹ́ ṣe pé mi léèní ó ní pé bí mi fẹ́ rí billboard ní Ọ̀yọ́ state Ọ̀yọ́ Aláàfin mo ti rí ní Ògùn state mo ti rí káàkiri ọwọ́ yìí mo wá fẹ́ rí ní Ọ̀yọ́ Aláàfin báyìí. Ìtí mo nídìí lọ́wọ́ yìí. Ẹ̀yin àwa wá sálẹ̀ àlélẹ̀ bọ́tà nídìí ẹ̀ àti sàlẹ́jì ní Ọ̀yọ́ Aláàfin báyìí abẹ́rọwọ́ yìí bá ti fẹ́ gẹ̀tẹ̀ báyìí.
So what a máa ṣe ni pé nítorí resources tó wà lọ́wọ́ wa díẹ̀ lákọ̀ tún tì síta for now not like I plan ẹ̀ mọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀. Now ẹni tó wá ń ṣe fún wa right ó ń ṣe ní currently ó ń ṣe fún wa ní 200,000 naira per one. Check it. So once we throw it open, for example, now anybody can pick that up. Let's say, okay, money there, your company 200. Money there, it's again, sir. All I have to do is pay. Can call direct EBT my bar of your way and see all them as submission my pop.
Hello, mi ò gbọ́ yín mọ́ rárá o. Ah shit. Yes, mo ń gbọ́ sìn. Yeah. Kí ló wá ń ṣe kínní ìbá ṣáìsì? Yeah, mo tún gbọ́ sìn.
Bóyá kẹ́ yọ kúrò ní speaker.
Okay, ẹ jẹ́ yọ kúrò ní speaker again. Mo ti yọ kúrò ní speaker lọ́dọ̀ mi. Mo ti yọ kúrò ní speaker. Ṣáìsì. Hello? Hello? Huh?
My answer question here. In the video, you should get see. Hello, my broadcast
Bullshit. Okay.
Broadcast yeah. My answer question.
All right.
Yeah, my answer question should get.
All right.
Yeah, nice one. So the network is acting up. I'm sorry, sir, about that. So what you will be allow me pay low Tony I'll be but letting pop up everywhere and see you get. So I manage resources here, and so far so good. At more than clothing pay, mefa sita already. Show you by. So mefa that sita now your coin is 200,000 naira lushu. 200,000 naira that your con lushu. So there are many of us, don't worry by many of us watching me right now who could afford that. If you want to pop up in your own area and all of that, we can increase it from that 6 to maybe 60, 600 and all of that. Now that is up to us, okay? But whenever we have more resources, right, I will pump it into it, and I will also increase the tally. But individually, anyone can take it up. So give me a sec. So the volume, people are having an issue with the volume again. And at this point, if the volume is becoming an issue, right, what I'm going to then have to do is, I think we should just, hang on.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun dayari Nayibi number 1. Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun dayari Nayibi number 1. Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú. Mayegun dayari Nayibi number 1. Lórí Facebook lórí YouTube. Mayegun dayari Nayibi number 1. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí. Mayegun dayari Nayibi number 1. Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o. Mayegun dayari Nayibi number 1. Bó bá ṣe eré àní Mayegun máa wí. Mayegun dayari Nayibi number 1. Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o. Mayegun dayari Nayibi number 1. Mayegun dayari politico. Mayegun dayari Nayibi number 1. Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun. Mayegun dayari Nayibi number 1. Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o. Mayegun dayari Nayibi number 1. Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun dayari Nayibi number 1. súnrakì. Máyégún ti dé. Máyégún ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnrakì. Máyégún ti dé. Àní ẹ̀ súnrakì. Máyégún ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Máyégún ti dé. Àní ẹ̀ súnrakì. Máyégún ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Máyégún ti dé. Àní ẹ̀ súnrakì. Máyégún ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Máyégún máa wí. Àní ẹ̀ súnrakì. Máyégún ti dé. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ. Máyégún máa wí. Àní ẹ̀ súnrakì. Máyégún ti dé. Bí pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o. Máyégún máa wí. Àní ẹ̀ súnrakì. Máyégún ti dé. Bí gómìnà kówó jẹ. Máyégún máa wí. Àní ẹ̀ súnrakì. Máyégún ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá tí ń gba rìbá. Máyégún máa wí. Àní ẹ̀ súnrakì. Máyégún ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Máyégún máa wí. Àní ẹ̀ súnrakì. Máyégún ti dé. Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú. Máyégún máa wí. Àní ẹ̀ súnrakì. Máyégún ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnrakì. Máyégún ti dé. Àní ẹ̀ súnrakì. Máyégún ti dé. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnrakì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnrakì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnrakì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnrakì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀. Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe. Fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o. Ayé. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnrakì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnrakì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní má ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran. Kì máa yí ṣeré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣeré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnrakì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnrakì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran. Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni. Mo fọlọ́run ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni. Ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni. Ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́. Ó ti dọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà. Àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o. Ó kó ẹni tó bá dán wò á kàmù. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnrakì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnrakì o. Ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnrakì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnrakì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.